Welcome up in the studio here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports as we have concluded the 2016 MAAC Cross Country Championships. On the women's side, congratulations to Siobhan Quinn, representing Canisius. She wins the individual title, and the Iona Gales, once again, champions. Remember, they won it 10 straight before being dethroned last year by Quinnipiac. Drew Felios alongside Connie Moore here, and a tremendous race. At the very end, the last quarter mile, Siobhan, you get the win. How do you feel right now?
I feel great. Going through the race, I really wasn't sure exactly how I was going to finish, but I just stuck to my game plan, and coming through in first place was definitely an amazing feeling.
Coach, once again, your ladies took the title back to Iona. Tell me your thoughts and excitement about bringing this title back home.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely excited about it, really happy. It was a tough battle out there, and we sneaked out a 2-point win there with Quinnipiac, and they have a great bunch of girls there and a great team. Coach Martin does a great job with them, and, you know, it was a battle all the way to the end, and, you know, we're happy to come out on top.
All right, let's take a look at the race, and a great race it was. The sun had come out. It was about 9 a.m. on the course here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. 149 runners competing for the chance to be called champion. A great start. See our fabulous camel work early morning at the complex. Nearly 2 minutes in there, and we saw pretty much 4 names at the top. Caroline Ferry out of Manhattan leading the pack early. Also saw Rachel Garn out of Iona, Tegan Henderson, and Siobhan Quinn along with Carlin Sullivan for Canisius. There's the course right there, Connie. Always challenging, and it seemed like there were a lot of different strategies out there in play.
It was a bunch of different strategies out there. What I loved about the women's competition is that each lady stayed in her own lane and they focused on their race and what it was they had to do in this competition. It was a very amazing race to watch.
So Tegan Henderson leading by a comfortable margin as the race went along. Ricardo, at this point, what are you thinking? Most of your runners seem to be faring very well at the time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had a good pack up front. You know, obviously Tegan has been running well all season. You know, she kind of didn't close out the race today, but you know, Siobhan had a great kick there at the end, and but you know, our girls kind of came through at the end there, and you know, held off Quinnipiac.
There goes Siobhan taking the championship. Then right at the end, oh, heartbreaking. Tegan stumbling just before the finish line. As 2 finished before her. Still a tremendous career by Tegan Henderson, finishing 4th, and her team winning a championship. We'll get to that in just a moment. Here's the individual final scores, final times. Quinn, McGarity, Garn, Henderson, and Roberts in the top 5. Siobhan, at what point did you think, I got this?
For me, it was really probably, I'd say, the last 600 meters. I was in 3rd place. I could see the 2nd place woman and the first place woman, and I felt that I had more in me, and I could feel that I could push more. And I moved up on the girl who was in 2nd place, and I could see the 1st place girl up ahead of me. It was about 400 meters to go, and I didn't pass her until like the last 100 meters, but by then I knew that I really wanted it and I could push.
Are there some of those days too where you just got that little extra in you, maybe even a little more than you thought you had?
Yeah, definitely. And today I definitely felt that. I had to really get out of my mind during this race and focus on the competition and just not doubt myself at all.
You know, yesterday when we were doing an interview, I had a feeling that you're a very confident young woman. You know, between us, did you already have a feeling going into it that this was yours?
Truthfully, I didn't anticipate getting 1st place. I anticipated running smarter than I did last year, where last year I went out a little overly ambitious, and this year I wanted to stay more relaxed. So I had a feeling that I could improve upon where I was last year when I finished 7th place, but I wasn't expecting 1st place.
Coach, on your side, very satisfied group of ladies, I imagine. Maybe outside of Tegan, although you know she has a fabulous career and still has a lot more to run for. Team champions. Did everything go pretty much the way you wanted to today?
No, I mean that's the way it goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a couple of girls that didn't run as well as they could have, and a few others that stepped up, and that's how it works at the championship level. You know, not everyone's going to hit it on the same day, and that happened to us today. But to come out with the win is the most important thing, and you know, now we'll get back to work for the NCAA regionals in a few weeks.
Thanks so much to Ricardo Santos, head coach of Iona, and Siobhan Quinn, the best runner in this race on the female side, representing Canisius. Connie, another great year here at the MAAC Championships.
Absolutely. All the ladies competed absolutely wonderfully and had to compete in such humid races. Such a, you know, it was a great race, especially down to the finish. Obviously, Miss Siobhan came out here on top, and it was a very exciting race to watch.
All right, guys, congratulations once again. We'll be following you at Nationals. This has been the 2016 MAAC Cross Country Championships. For full coverage of the 2016 MAAC Cross Country Championships, head over to www.maacsports.com.